Hey, hi everyone. Welcome. I'm now in Singapore together with Jeff J. Hunter. Hey Jeff, welcome to Asia. Welcome to Singapore.
It is fantastic here. A little overcast. I know it's the winter, but I'd rather have it like this than burning up.
Fantastic. And you require no introduction, but for the benefit of our audience, do you want to say a few things and tell our audience who you are, what you do?
Hey everyone, Jeff J. Hunter here, and AKA the Savage Marketer. I am a branding expert, I guess you could say. I work with a lot of influencer brands. I also love marketing, which is hence the Savage Marketer as well. Man, I just love to travel, learn new things, and sell stuff.
Fantastic. And I know you are expert in marketing and branding, particularly for the entrepreneur and consultants, coaches, and speakers.
Yeah.
Do you have the top 3 tips that you can share with them for those entrepreneurs, coaches, speakers?
Sure.
What would be the top 3 tips you can share?
Number one is that a lot of people focus a lot on their company brands, which is good. I mean, that's okay. But at the end of the day, we just live in an automated world where you can get so much further if you just try to be an actual human. So if you try to bridge more human connection and leverage your personal brand more, you can actually build your personal brand and then leverage your personal brand to promote and build your companies. And a great example of that is like Elon Musk. Elon Musk today could completely just close down Tesla Motors and say, I don't like 4 wheels anymore. I only want to do electric motorcycles from now on. And guarantee you, he will be the #1 motorcycle company in the world just by announcing it and taking a $1,000 deposit on a new motorcycle, right? Think about Richard Branson. Think about Trump. Love him or hate him, you know it. So a lot of these brands today, the ones that are doing really well, Kylie Jenner, right? Who the hell was Kylie Jenner not too long ago? Now she's got a $1 billion evaluation on her makeup company. She just sold it. I mean, this is where it's at. They're using the personal brands and they're getting it out there. Another way you can look at this from a marketing consultant or agency owner perspective is that even for me, I'm very new to the entrepreneurial world. I've only been an entrepreneur for, say, 6 years, but I've been able to really niche down and speak at big events like the Digital Agency Expo with Gary Vaynerchuk. I spoke 45 minutes before Gary Vaynerchuk. I've been interviewed on 100 podcasts. I've been on TV shows on ABC, CBS. I'm a contributor, for God's sakes. I actually write for Influensive Magazine, Forbes. If you just go to Google and type in Jeff J. Hunter and click on the news tab, you'll see a ton of stuff about me.
Yep.
And what's cool is I'm using that to sell my other brands. Right? So my Savage Marketing Academy, so Savage Marketer is a podcast, but I have a bunch of low-cost training courses, like how to do copywriting, how to do some marketing, how to brand yourself online. These little courses that are entryway for entrepreneurs, I'm leveraging my own personal brand to sell these things.
Fantastic. So that means to recap, it would be number 1 to build a personal brand rather than the company brand at start. And the second point is about be more upfront with your content, with your what's the second point you just mentioned?
You want to leverage your personal brand.
Yeah, leverage on the personal brand.
You want to leverage your personal brand to actually market your other brands,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And what's cool is that once your other, and by the way, I just want to make this a point there because you can do it the other way around. It's just easier and faster to market a personal brand because no one at a TV show is going to have you come on to talk about your company.
Yeah.
But they will have you come on to talk about current events and things like that.
Okay.
See? So I've been able to be on TV several times to talk about social media and what a personal brand is and how to use social media. But if I get on there and tell them about a brand guide and talk about my agency and these things, they're going to be like, nah, it doesn't appeal.
Fantastic.
Right? So think about how you can appeal to the masses and then build up an awesome following that you can then in turn people say, wow, this is cool. What is this guy about or this girl about? And say, I want to learn more.
Okay, fantastic. So that means build a personal brand rather than the company brand as a start. And also number 2 is to leverage on that personal brand to sell other products and brands.
Another point of that is that what happens if you sell your company, right? What do you have then? like I think this is a huge problem that a lot of people have. Entrepreneurs, they go all in building a company, something, they sell it, or maybe it doesn't work, maybe it's not profitable, and you have to close the company. Well, now you're a failure because your company was your brand. So this is why it's really important to separate your personal brand from the things that you're involved in, because at the end of the day, we still are a person, we still do our own thing, and no matter if I'm selling widgets or gadgets or training, or if I'm a speaker, coach, whatever, I'm always going to be me.
Wow, that's great insight. That's great insight. So I'm sure our audience will love to hear more of your insight, and I'm just wondering, like, what's the best way, right, for our audience to know more about you, read more of your content, learn more from you? What's the best way, and is there a particular website or social media?
Really go hard right now on LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn is a fantastic platform. As a matter of fact, we're connected today because you knew one of my friends from LinkedIn.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Hi. So I would definitely recommend finding me, Jeff, the letter J Hunter. So Jeff J Hunter, LinkedIn, Facebook. You can go to my website. Lots of different resources out there, but LinkedIn is great. I'd love to connect with you. Like I said, human to human. Add me. Tell me that you heard me on this show, and just say, hey, just got done hearing from you, whatever. Because this is the day and age where I get a million bombarded messages from automated bots that want to connect to me and sell me something. And if you're willing to connect with me and say, hey Jeff, thanks, I listened to you on whatever, and show me you're an actual human, I'll actually connect.
Fantastic. So be personal, right? Be personal.
And by the way, that's a marketing tip you can use for every other connection in the world you want to make. Is show that you actually care about the person and not trying to sell your stuff.
Okay, fantastic. Hey, once again, Jeff, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Really great to have you on this show. Once again, this is Dickson together with Jeff J Hunter, right?
Thank you.
And in Singapore here. Cheers.